Hey guys, this time we're going to talk about dropping tables. And I know we don't like to drop tables, but sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes when you're doing ETL, or you've got some kind of archiving process, maybe even an antiquated archiving process, right, where you do drop tables a lot. And the logic that you can get from PowerShell is quite extraordinary. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's go ahead and say that we want to, for right now, that we want to pull all tables that start with C. So we're just going to drop all tables that start with C. Now, I may come across some PK or FK problems here, but if I do, we'll just move past it, because I'm not gonna stop and delete those constraints just to show you the syntax will still be valid, right? So we pull a directory and we do where, don't forget your curlies, where name match. Now the match is the regex operator, right? So we're going to use regular expressions here because we want to do any tables that start with C. So I could say where C, right? But that's going to say where C shows up anywhere in there. What I want to do is say where it starts with C, and that's going to be the caret. That's a shift 6, by the way. So that caret means starts with, and then I've got a C here. So anything that starts with C. Let's go ahead and pull back our results first, just to make sure it'll actually give us what we want. There we go. And we have our two tables that start with C. Let's make sure nothing else does. Nope, nothing else does. Good. Now, all we got to do is drop them. So once we get the results that we're looking for, all we have to do is pipe that to our for each. If I can find it, there we go. Again, don't forget your curlies. I'll put a little space there. There we go. Call the drop method, not the drip method. There we go, and it should be, and we should be able to drop it. Now, like I said, these guys probably have RI on them, so we're not going to be able to drop them, I bet. Okay, so it looks like one of them failed, and it'll probably pass this time. Nope, it's not going to pass this time. But we were able to get rid of the one, so customer is still here, but the other one's gone. What was the other one? I don't remember. Customer address. So yeah, so customer probably has a foreign key, or a foreign key out somewhere, right? But that simple regex operation isn't the only thing we can do. We can also say something like drop anything with fewer than 10,000 rows. Sorry about that, got interrupted. So let's go ahead and say that we're going to drop any table with fewer than 10,000 rows. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables with fewer than 10,000 rows, right? Now again, these two will probably go, but these others may not, because they're going to have the same problem, the same primary key problem we had in the last one. Let's go ahead and change the match operator to the less than operator, so we'll say less than 10,000. And before we drop, here I'm going to actually go ahead and delete these. Let's come here, and I'm going to delete the rest of this. Before we drop, let's just take a look at it. Oops, hold on. Oh, ha! Not with name less than 10,000, with row count less than 10,000. There we go, and we got our 5 tables that we identified before. Now that we have our data, and we're sure what our data is, remember, verify your data before you just go dropping things, right? Now, we can pipe that to our for each, and drop it. And let's go ahead and print the tables to the screen as we do it. There we go. Looks like we missed out on 3, but we got the 2, I think. Yeah, so we got the 2 in DBO, we knew that. And these 3 have RI on them, so we can't do anything about that. Once you remove those keys, everything will work just fine. But you see, the method is solid. Let me raise this up for you. The method is solid. So I've given you two ways to drop tables, right? We're using a simple match operator that uses regex, and we use the caret to show that anything that starts with a certain letter, and it can be anything that starts with cust or anything like that, and it can be really, really rich. This isn't going to be a regex talk, but I just wanted to show you one really, really basic way to do that. And then we also did one by row count. Okay, so that's all I got. Talk to you later.